Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Okay guys, got a post here from Zonix, and it's been reposted by Hedera, and they say, Zonic Inc. powers world's first tokenized upstream oil and gas fund on Hedera. We're excited to share that One World Petroleum, in collaboration with Zonix Inc., has launched the world's first tokenized upstream petroleum fund on the Hedera network. This landmark fund combines producing petroleum asset acquisitions with secure lending, all issued as blockchain-based security tokens through Zonix compliance-first infrastructure and lifecycle automation, powered by Hedera's high-performance public ledger. Quote, energy investing has been limited to a select few. By issuing blockchain-based security tokens on Hedera through Zonix Inc., we're opening access to the petroleum sector with institutional-grade safeguards and transparency. Unquote, says Alexander Ottewell, One World Petroleum. Okay guys, okay, great stuff to see, just more of that tokenization. So yeah, look, this is exactly the kind of thing that's going to bring people over to blockchain technology. Why? Because it's giving you more access to more things that you wouldn't have really had maybe the access to before, and it's just making it easier, faster and cheaper. And that's why it just makes sense that eventually, you know, we're going to be migrating over to the blockchain / the hashgraph. Like that's just inevitable because we can see the benefits for it. You know, it's like, why would we not upgrade to things when we can have better services from it? And this is why you're seeing all the adoption that's occurring now, because it's evident what's going to happen. Like they can see the benefits, and so they're now trying to get involved as much as they can. Yeah, look, I think eventually there's going to be way more stuff like this. Like, you know, there'll be funds about property and stuff like that. Like they'll tokenize the stock market, which, you know, there's already been a request to do that. I did cover it, but I don't think I've released it yet. I feel like whether I release it or not, I don't know, because it might be a bit dated now. But yeah, basically it was to tokenize like the stock market, essentially. That's a request that's been put through. And so this is where we're going. And the one thing I will say as well, which is really big, and I discussed this recently, was the whole thing with Hedera with pooled funds. That's such a big thing because you can start creating your own funds off the back of that, right? So it's not even like you've got to just necessarily have a crypto fund. You could say, oh, we'll put some of the S&P 500 in, but then we'll put some Bitcoin in there. You know, we can put some other tokenized funds in there. Like you could mix it all up. So you could, for example, how you've got here this oil and gas fund, you could mix that with the S&P 500 or with, you know, a basket of cryptocurrencies as well. So you get into a point now where you can actually mix not just necessarily just cryptos together and make your own fund. You can even just go with like a fund that's in crypto to a fund that's in, you know, the traditional finance space. So that's absolutely incredible. And so when you think about the options that's going to bring, of course, people are going to start making new funds. They're going to start building up these new different funds that people can have and, you know, sell them to the public, basically. It's just going to make a lot more availability and a lot more options. So, yes, for the retail, obviously this is beneficial. It's a lot more options. It's a lot more choice. And so, yeah, look, this is just the positives and this is just what's going to keep happening. Like, it doesn't surprise me at this point because we've seen so much of it. Like, obviously, I'm happy to see it, but like, we know where this is going. Like, it's quite clear, right? Like, it's evident at this stage what's happening. And so, this is why I've said, if you're in the right cryptos, and I do believe HBAR is one of those cryptos, I just think that you are going to be successful in the end of this. I think you're going to be well off because at the end of the day, the networks that will be successful, they're going to have a long future and they're going to be utilized and there's going to be value reflected because of that. So I really do see that happening long term. I know a lot of people may get frustrated and whatnot, but you just got to understand how early we are. Like, that's just the way it goes. But look, like, you know, this bull run, if it is still going ahead, which is looking very positive right now, this could be it. So in terms of some of you guys making short-term wealth, there's a potential right very soon if this goes ahead. If not, then long-term wise, I think, you know, I still, for me, I don't want to sell all of my crypto because there's some crypto that I really believe in, like long-term, and I want to have a stake in it. I don't want to just give up my whole stake because whether I'll get back in or not, I don't know. Like, maybe the price will not drop as much as I want it to, so I don't want to pay so much for that crypto because I had it before at a way cheaper price point. So that there's a lot of factors that could change my mind. So that's why with them, I'll sell a percentage of those, but I'm not selling all of them because I want to see how we get on long term. You know, I want to see how things develop. And so, yeah, this is real great stuff to see. As I say, it's just more access for you guys, more options, and it's going to continue to do things like this. You're going to continue to see more different types of funds. And as I say, with the port funds, there'll be new created types of funds that'll be created as well. So you have even more options and choice. It's just going with that flexibility, and that's what crypto provides. So yeah, real great look into the future here, and I think there'll be many more of this to come. But just another great bit of news here for Hedera, and just more utility, which is obviously always a good thing. Thank you very much for watching this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. Take care.